guys, Pastor Ryan here with just a few things before we get into this next week of disciple groups. Today is Thursday, and you should be getting this message as we go into the beginning of a series called Timeless. For the next 3 weeks, we're going to walk through really our mission, and we're actually going to do it kind of backwards because that's how the scripture lays it out. We're going to talk about community transformation this week. Next week, we're going to talk about making disciples, that discipleship is measured by disciples, not by numbers. And then in 3 weeks, we're going to talk about surrendering Jesus and life change and what that looks like. And so we're super excited. We're wrapping up the Nehemiah curriculum. We've been telling you 7 weeks. And as we just got to the last week or two, we just realized it really ends well at week 6. And we want to be able to launch into timeless curriculum. So we're going to end Nehemiah at 6 weeks, and then we will get into 2 weeks of Timeless, and then after Timeless we're going to do a series called On Mission, and we're going to talk about our mission. So really for the next probably 7 weeks, we're going to do a lot of talking from the stage and on the weekend, just about church and how church functions and who we are. Begin to really clarify our identity to people who've been coming. You know, we've had 3,600 people here last weekend, so we just want to make sure that we're clear about who we are and where we're going and what God's called the church to do. And so one of the biggest things that He's called us to do is make disciples. And so I just want to encourage you as we finish up Restore and then we launch into these next few weeks of curriculum to just really invest heavily in your group. There's a few more weeks left this summer, and then we'll be starting up school. And if you got kids, you know how that first few weeks of school starting back is just a little bit crazy. And so I just want to say push really hard to the beginning of school, and then maybe we'll take a little quick breather there before we get into year 2 of being a church. The big things you need to know announcement-wise is that we're still bringing and onboarding people for Restore, and we want you to continue to, as leaders, pray about that and get ready to be a part of that. And then also make sure we're helping carry that vision to our disciple groups. The other big thing is July 2nd, Monday night, we have our what we call our onboarding / re-onboarding for serve staff. Remember, all of our serve staff and several of you were at our first serve staff training last July, and we said we want everybody on for a year. So if your year is running up, we need you there Monday night, June 22nd. We'll do a refresher about who we are and why we serve and how we serve. And then we'll just touch base on a few things with disciple groups, and then we'll get you on out of there. But that's this Monday, July 22nd. If you've been serving for a year, or if anyone in your group is ready to step up and serve, send them out a Connect 22 message or Facebook or text this weekend and just encourage them to come Monday night. We are all over the place in Mission Land right now, and so I know several members of your groups are here and there, and so just continue to pray as we send groups to Brazil. Our students are coming back from Jamaica, and we've got a few more trips to end up this summer, but it's fun and exciting, and this weekend we're going to talk about community transformation, that we transform communities when we start by serving each other, and then we move into serving locally, and then that next sphere is serving globally. And our curriculum for next week is going to talk about how we invest, and this is just the way God does it often, is that we're finishing Nehemiah in the first week of Timeless, and the end of Nehemiah is about investing our time, talents, and treasures and making a difference. And so sometimes the Lord just does really cool stuff like that, and we just let it sit back and watch. So love you guys, and we'll see you this weekend.